Thanos is a pretty evil guy. I don't think anyone would really deny that, but honestly, it's pretty crazy the lengths the guy goes to just to impress a girl. And by girl, I mean Lady Death, of course. Like, this dude is just out here committing genocide on a very large scale just to try and get her favor. However, some part of him also clearly enjoys the acts of evil that he does, because when it comes down to it, no act of cruelty is too small for Big Thanos over here, because he's out here doing some pretty crazy things. I suppose maybe one day he was bored or just feeling overworked, so maybe a buddy of his suggested that he pick up a hobby or something like that. And boy, did he pick up a hobby of sorts, I guess. And the hobby, of course, was tormenting an individual named David. So, poor guy. But basically what Thanos started doing is every single year on David's birthday, he would go to the guy and basically just torment him a little bit. It started on David's very first birthday, where Thanos showed up where little baby David was chilling in a crib. Thanos stole his blanket and made him bawl. And then on his 5th birthday, poor David was just basically sitting there crying, telling his mom he didn't want to have any more birthdays because the monster always shows up. His mom told him that it was going to be okay as she prepared for his party. She said that his dad was almost there with a cake. However, they turned around and his dad had died in a car crash. Well, Thanos definitely escalated things with that one for sure. Then on David's 16th birthday, he was reaching for his phone when Thanos was just chilling there right by his bed, just waiting to get him. He was spooked, which Thanos was like, "Why are you spooked, man? You should be used to me at this point." And then Thanos stole his phone and started texting David's girlfriend, and not exactly sure what he sent, but David's girlfriend I wasn't too happy about it, so she broke up with him over the phone. Then when David turned 21, and he was presumably at a college party or something of the sorts, Thanos, well, I guess he put something in the punch and killed everyone at the party. He at least told David not to drink it, probably because he wanted to keep tormenting him. Then on David's 25th birthday, he burned down the graduate school that David was going to attend. Then on his 27th birthday, David saw him peeking out from a cubicle as David had a box full of his stuff because he had just gotten fired. And Thanos said, "Happy birthday, David." David said, "You got me fired?" Thanos said, "No, that's just bad luck." And then David asked, "What did you do then?" And Thanos told him that he killed his cat. Honestly, too far, man. Too far, Thanos. Like everything else, but not the cat. Come on, man. Then on his 30th birthday, David was just sitting down watching TV, basically just wondering why Thanos was doing this to him and questioning life and all that kind of stuff. And then he realized that it was after midnight, that Thanos didn't show up. That's when on the TV he saw that they were saying that Thanos had been defeated and exiled by Earth's mightiest heroes. He had never had a happier birthday, or honestly probably day in his life. Then at 31 years old, on his birthday, he was just celebrating, ready to grill some stuff up, and there Thanos was, ready to torment him yet again. Thanos then snapped his finger and basically put him on his own little isolated island, all alone at this point. Then on his 45th birthday, he was honestly pretty defeated from all this at this point. He was living in filth, and even Thanos showed up and said, "David, happy birthday." And he said, "Not a lot to work with anymore, is there?" David then said that Thanos had tormented him his whole life, and for so long all he wanted to know was why him. He had come to the conclusion that Thanos basically wanted to drive him to kill himself, but then he kept going on the speech about that every year he comes back, he's going to keep telling him that he's going to hang on for the people that he loves, and all this kind of stuff. And then Thanos just broke a pipe in his house and flooded the room and said, "No, David, I don't care. See you next year." Yeah, Thanos is, he's a savage little guy, isn't he?